Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Mario Party Top 100 playthrough. Last time we completed Minigame Island, and now that we're done with that, we're going to basically take a look at all of these other modes. All of which will probably only take one video. This might be like 2 videos, depending on how long I decide to make this. But yeah, we're just going to very briefly take a look at some of these other things on the main menu. Which again, there's not much of it, so this shouldn't take too long. Maybe like another weekend or 2. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go, first of all, to start this video, we're going to go to 100 Minigames. This is basically the free play mode, and I guess we'll use Yoshi for this one because, well, I mean, why not? Because he helped us out in a very good way during the main part of the playthrough. It doesn't really matter what the difficulty is here, so I'll just put them on very hard, auto, and we'll go for that, I guess. Randomizer is the key to success. But basically, yeah, this is just the menu of all the minigames you can unlock in this game. I actually switched to my SlimKirby, my main profile, which is why you see all these favorites. But yeah, you can basically take a look at all the minigames. You can look at like different types of minigames. You can actually sort them by series, favorite, or genre. I'm going to sort them by series, actually, because this will make it, I think, a lot easier. But yeah, it's basically taking a look at all the games that are basically been represented in this compilation here. And I believe you can also create like favorites packs as well with some of your favorite games. But anyway, let me go ahead and continue on with this. So the reason why I'm here for this video, and this will be probably kind of a shortish video, but there are a couple of minigames that are in this section that we can play that weren't in the Minigame Island part of the playthrough. A lot of these were. I think there's only like 3 games that were not in the Minigame Island part of the playthrough. So, really not too many when you break it down. And I believe it doesn't even start until you get to the Mario Party, I think Mario Party 6. But let's see. Got those. Got those. Okay, so here we are at Mario Party 6. Yeah, okay, I already see the first one. So here we have all the Mario Party 6 minigames. We also have Block Star. Block Star is a puzzle game that was basically an extra game in Mario Party 6. And they did decide to include it in, basically, in this collection. So we're going to go ahead and do a very quick round of this. Connect 5 or more same-colored blocks to clear them. You can move the cursor, you can hold A to carry a block, you can release it to place block on top, and you can press B to move the block up. Okay guys, I'm actually switching to post-commentary for the rest of this video. The reason being is I tried to watch this video back in editing, and it just wasn't very entertaining. I was really focused on the puzzles, and I just feel like I wasn't really adding anything to the actual commentary, so I figured that instead of keeping the way it was, I'd just go ahead and just, you know, redo everything and try it again, and actually have stuff to talk about this time. But yeah, we're going over the 3 puzzle games that are in this game. First up, we have Block Star from Mario Party 6. This game is alright. I kind of think it's kind of similar to like Pokemon Puzzle League and Tetris Attack. A little bit. Maybe not exactly, because obviously there are still some differences, but yeah, like, the idea is, like, you can kind of move blocks around. Any blocks that are touching same color will actually move around together. So you can kind of use that to kind of combine blocks together and just kind of move them around. And basically you're trying to get 5 blocks in a row. There's also arrow blocks. Arrow blocks you cannot move. You actually have to, you know, get them in the combo when you actually get around to them. And as far as the brick blocks, you can actually break those just by touching them. You don't have to, like, actually, like, get matches around them like you think you would. You can actually just get rid of them like I am right now. But yeah, the basic goal is just to try to clear as much as you can. The more efficient you are with your clears, and I think the bigger your clears are, you'll create more garbage blocks or brick blocks that your opponent has to deal with, at least on this mode. Endless mode, you just play the game normally and just see what high score you can get. And yeah, that's basically all you have to do here. It's nothing really that complicated. In terms of like the basic premise, like obviously that when it comes to puzzle games, there's just, playing the game normally, but then there's actually, like, optimizing that game. And that's where, I'll admit, I'm definitely not great at optimizing these puzzle games. I'm good at puzzle games like Dr. Mario and Tetris to an extent, but I would definitely not call myself a master of either of those games. They're just games I enjoy playing, puzzle games I enjoy playing, and that's really about it. So, if you're wondering like how this game actually ends, at least on the versus mode, what you have to do is, you may notice like those little kind of boxes at the top of the puzzle grids. When you pass through into those boxes, I believe like a small timer will start counting down. And when that starts counting down, the numbers that are below our characters, as you can see, both me and Peach have a 5 under there. The longer the blocks are in that grid, the more that counter will count down. And once it reaches 0, you lose. So, it's not necessarily reach the top of the screen and lose, but, it's kind of a variation of that. So if you happen to get unlucky and like you just figure out the solution to get yourself out of it, you can at least, do that to kind of make things right. But, it's still, I think, a pretty difficult game, just in the nature of, like, my problem with puzzle games, and this is especially true for Pokemon Puzzle League, Tetris Attack, Panel de Pon. That is the name of the game, right? Panel de Pon. Yeah, Panel de Pon. But I was like, wait, is that Panel de Pon or Puyo Pop? But Puyo Pop's the Kirby Avalanche Mean Bean Machine game. But yeah, Panel de Pon, my problem with that game, while I do enjoy it and while I do understand how to play it and get efficient combos in that game, I just can't move fast enough. So because of that, like, I can see all these great combos, but, when I'm actually trying to execute those combos and move the control, not really the controls, the little cursor around, it becomes pretty difficult for me. So I'm unable to really play that game at the optimum level, but, I'm still practicing, I'm still trying to practice. It's a learning experience, that's for sure. But honestly, of all the puzzle games that are in this compilation, I do think this is probably the best one. Which is kind of unfortunate, because I don't even really think this is that great. Because, honestly, there's a couple of other puzzle games that are just, I think, in my opinion, like, a lot more fun. Obviously there's Mario's Puzzle Party, which I'm really surprised that wasn't included. That was, like, the first, like, Tetris-style game in Mario Party. I feel like that one could have at least made an appearance. And it's also one of Mario Party 3's best minigames, too, so I don't get why that game wasn't included. And they could have included, like, an extra long variant, like the Mario Puzzle Party Pro, as it's called in Mario Party 3. And then there's Bob-omb Breakers, which is another really, really fun puzzle game that's in Mario Party 4. Now, I don't think there's like actually a puzzle mode associated with it. It's literally just the minigame. But still, I really enjoy that game. It's probably my favorite game from Mario Party 4. So that one's a good one that I think I would have liked to have seen, but I understand that it's not everyone's favorite. And I can understand. We all have different tastes. We all have different feelings about minigames. That is more than fine. That's something else I kind of want to talk about, too, in this video while we're going through this, but I'll wait till I'm actually ready. As you can see, Peach is getting close to the end here. And another game I would have liked to have seen is, I think it's called Castle Clear Out or something. It's the Mario Party 9 puzzle game. I thought that one was actually kind of fun, too. Okay, sorry about that. I had to actually cut the commentary again because I got a phone call right there and there. But anyway, getting back to what I was talking about, yeah, there are some other puzzle games I probably would have preferred to have in this game, as opposed to the ones they selected. And it's kind of weird how these were the ones they did select, because I guess, I mean, they are unique in their own way, but I still just kind of feel like they could have picked better options, but at that point it just kind of becomes all subjective, so it's kind of hard to really say for certain which one was the, you know, correct choice. I do think Puzzle Party should have been included, though, personally. But that's just me. So we're going to move on to the next puzzle game now. We did win that last game. Sorry I didn't really acknowledge that. Honestly, like, the ending of that game kind of came and went without me realizing. This is Stick and Spin from Mario Party 7. If it looks like some of the balls are randomly dropping, it's not lag or glitching or anything. It's literally the fast drop, so do not worry. The video is not messing up. That's just how fast the fast drop is. I don't like this game. I mean, I don't like this game from a versus mode standpoint. It's probably fine in an endless mode because you don't have to worry about, like, clearing garbage blocks and competing with someone else who may have gotten, like, a lucky break over you. I mean, I think you get the same, like, puzzle balls and stuff. It's just that, I don't know, sometimes if you see something and your opponent does it, that can change the entire flow of how a game goes, and vice versa. So, yeah, just not really fond of this one. And like the other game, the same kind of rules apply, where once your puzzle field kind of extends the outer circle, basically a countdown will start, and you can actually minimize the countdown in this game, I think. But when the countdown starts, if you reach the full time limit, you'll be eliminated, and that's basically where the versus mode comes into play. As you can see right now, I'm not doing, like, too bad. I have a lot of garbage blocks. That's kind of the main problem, is I was just getting a lot of garbage blocks here, and didn't really know what to do with them. And I didn't have, like, really any empty spaces for them, so I just kind of started piling garbage blocks on garbage blocks, which wasn't really smart, so yeah, I kind of played this badly. But to be honest, I wasn't really sure what to expect, because I don't remember if the versus mode aspect was in the original game. I know that seems lazy of me to not know, because I'm, you know, supposed to be the Mario Party expert, but if I'm being honest, like, I haven't played this minigame honestly since, like, the last playthrough of Mario Party 7. I think this game was in Mario Party DS, because they included, like... Actually, they included, like, almost every puzzle game to that point in that game. But they include a lot of puzzle games, including this one, so if it was there, I've probably played it in that playthrough, but I don't know for 100% certainty, obviously. But yeah, I'm just not really a fan of this game. It's a unique concept, because it's, you know, you're spinning a wheel around trying to clear blocks and make combos and stuff. It's a unique take on it, but it just it doesn't feel great to play, especially when you're in a position like me where it just feels like hopeless and there's, like, no way I can win. Yeah, because, like, as you can see, Peach has already gotten her field under control again, and can't say the same for what my field looks like at the moment. I think I surprisingly hold on for, like, you know, despite how bad this looks, I think I hold on for a good amount of time. It's just, it got way too out of hand. As you can see, the warning lights are already going off, and again, if you manage to clear some blocks, you'll, you know, stop the bad stuff from happening, but as you can see, it's far too late. Peach's field just looks so much better than mine. And I just have that huge chunk of garbage blocks that are just not being touched, and there's no way they could be cleared, so... Gonna chalk this one in the L column. Sorry, Yoshi. True evil has achieved victory this day. But yeah, that's pretty much Stick and Spin. Just not really a fan of that game, honestly. I just think that, once again, there could have been better options, just in my personal opinion. So we're going to move on to the final game, which is the Mario Party 10 puzzle game, which we'll get to in just a second. I think it's called Jewel Drop. It's so weird that there's only 4 mini-games from Mario Party 10. I mean, not many people are fans of Mario Party 10, but still. I know one of the big things a lot of people have been talking about is, why didn't they have an even distribution of minigames from every game? Because, you know, there's 10 Mario Party games, there's 100 minigames. You know, it had a perfect chance for 10 games per Mario Party game. Like, come on, like, they had a chance to do that, and they just didn't do it. But yeah, this is just a basic, you know, blocks drop. Try to clear as much as you can, and the big thing about this one is the blocks drop fast. They drop really fast, and it can be kind of difficult to deal with that because of that. But the one thing to keep in mind is you do have a kind of special attack, or a screen nuke clear, where you can just shake around the puzzle board, get jewels together to break them up. It's kind of a cool gimmick. I kind of like that aspect of this game, if I'm being honest. Makes it a little fun, and it, you know, it gives you kind of a strategy too, where it's like, you know, try to clear as much as you can, and then once the board gets full, then use it, so you can potentially get a lot of combos and then clear your board at the same time. And if you're lucky, you'll continue to get star clears, and you'll build up that special meter more, and you can just rinse and repeat and just do the same thing over and over again. It's kind of neat. So, you know what? No, you know what? I know I said the Block Star was the best of the puzzle games they added. I think I'm going to change that and say this one is. I don't know. It's hard to say. I think... And you have to also look at the endless mode. Like, there's value to playing the endless modes over the versus modes, because I feel like a lot of these were made for an endless, not really a versus mode of gameplay. So I feel like this one might be better to play versus, while I feel like the other two might be better as an endless mode. Let's say that. Let's say that's kind of how I feel about this. Because for this one you have to have, like, you know, some kind of reflexes, and, you know, have to pay attention to where certain blocks are and stuff. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. I think we'll go with that. That's my true stance on these puzzle games. But yeah, like if it were up to me, I would have probably made Puzzle Party, Mario Puzzle Party, Bob-omb Breakers, and Castle Clear Out from Mario Party 9. I would have probably made those the puzzle games that they put into this game, but I had no control over that. Obviously, it was a developer decision, not a fan decision, which I still think is weird, but I'm not going to get into that now. I'll probably get into that in, like, the final video of the project. But, that's going to be it for this video. Sorry the video was kind of short, and sorry that, you know, post-commentary didn't have my live reactions, but my live reactions were just not really that entertaining, so I hope you understand. So we're going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you for watching, everybody. Next video, or next weekend rather, we're going to be focusing just on one game. We're going to be focusing on a minigame matchup, which is the only board playthrough we're going to be seeing in this playthrough. So I hope you guys are ready for some actual Mario Party next week. Should be fun, and I'll see you guys then. Later, folks.